Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've done a video. I know the last one I did was like Valentine's Day. It's been busy. As you can see, I'm in a new location. But anyway, that's why I haven't been making videos as often. I read an article that just inspired me to talk about this topic. And I want to give a shout out to the author, the writer of the blog, blackgirlsareeasy.com. If you haven't heard of that blog or read the articles on it, please read it because it's so interesting and it's very thought-provoking and it's the inspiration for my post today. So the post today, we're going to talk about where's your title, ladies, when you've been in a relationship with a guy and for some reason you just don't have a title. So why is that? So the first thing I want to point out is think about how long you've been together, because the thing is, for a guy, they usually know if they want to be with someone within the first 3 weeks. So if you don't have a title with, I would say 2 months, there's something going on. I'll just bring into play my own personal experience that I went through. I'm not trying to put this dude on blast or anything, but I've gone through this, so I kind of want to talk about it. I talked to this dude for 3 months. It was serious to me. I thought, we were gonna keep progressing, and it wasn't going anywhere. And when I would talk to him about it, he'd be like, I'd be like, what are we calling this? What do you see this as? What are we doing? And he'd be like, oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. What does that even mean to me? Yeah, I don't want to chill. I need a title. And then it goes into the whole argument of why do you need to put labels on things or making things complicated, yada, yada, yada. Look, I fed into that the first couple times he told me that, and I know some dudes who say that, but the thing is, there comes a point where you have to define what the relationship is. Otherwise somebody's feelings are gonna get hurt, and that's what happened to me. Like I said, think about how long you've been together. If you've been together, or if you've been talking or involved or whatever you want to call it for longer than 2 or 3 months and you still don't have a title, that's red flag number 1. The second thing to think about is, how does he introduce you to people? When you're meeting his friends, does he say, this is my friend so-and-so, this is my girl so-and-so, this is so-and-so? How is he introducing you? I mean, it may seem really, really minor, but pay attention to that, because if he's not saying if he's not at least saying this is my friend or this is my, I don't know, my girl, my something, he's really, really not too serious about you two. Because the way he introduces you to his friends it's an indication of how he talks about you to other people. So if he introduces you as his girlfriend, obviously that's an indication to you, okay, his friends and everybody else knows what's up. If he introduces you by your first name, or there's no kind of title or anything, that's another red flag that you're not really that special. You're not really that one. Are you putting more effort into this relationship than he is? I know for women, we feel we're with this person and we're spending all this time with this person, so okay, I'm automatically the girlfriend. So that's a mistake that we make, though, because you may be thinking that, but he may not. And if you guys don't have that conversation, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. And once again, that happened to me. I'm over here thinking, oh, I'm definitely the girlfriend, and I'm sitting here on the phone oh yeah, yada yada, I'm at my boyfriend's house, talking to my friend or whatever. And then I get off the phone and later he was like, so the boyfriend, the B word, where did that come from? And I'm sitting here looking stupid. I was oh, well, guess you're not the boyfriend. What do you want to be called? And then it just goes into this whole, conversation about, labels and all that. So don't jump the gun. Honestly, if you feel you should be the girlfriend and he hasn't asked you, talk to him about it. I'd had a couple conversations with this guy, are we gonna become a couple? do you want me to be your girlfriend? Like, what's the deal? So it's really important to talk about it and, like, you know, keep the gates of communication open, because otherwise, you know, it's just gonna be confusion, and then you're just gonna end up frustrated that he's not giving you a title. But like, he can't read your mind, and guys and girls in relationships, and as far as titles and labels are concerned, are very different. And titles, I think, mean a lot more to women than they do to guys. Another thing to look for if you're having like some doubts or whatever is look for changes in behavior. Maybe he's losing interest, and that plays into a big part of why you don't have a title. If he's losing interest, he's gonna stop texting you as often, he's gonna stop calling you as often. You may not get a reply for a few days, a few weeks, I don't even know. But that's definitely an indication that he's like getting bored, and he's probably looking over here like, okay, what can I, you know, look for next. Another point that I want to touch on is, I know as women, we always tend to blame things on ourselves and think, oh, well, it's my fault. You know, what am I doing wrong in this situation? Like, honestly, if you haven't changed anything and everything's been, you know, peachy keen since the beginning, then it's him. Like, he's over there going through his own ordeal. So don't be so quick to blame yourself. I mean, I'm not saying don't do a little bit of like self-reflection, because that's always good too. But don't always be so quick to blame yourself and ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? Like, it's all my fault. Like, think about what he's doing too. I just wanted to make this video because it's been something that's been on my mind for a long time, and like, I've talked to a lot of my friends about it, I've talked to my mom about it. Like, it's just really interesting, and I wanted to tell you ladies out there, know your worth, get what you deserve. Like, if you have been in a relationship for 4, 5, 6, 7 months and you still don't have a title, like, you really need to talk to him about that, and you probably need to just get out of the relationship, because, you know, it's not fair to you to put in all this time and energy and effort, and he's probably not even thinking about you the way you're thinking about him. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, stay beautiful and have a wonderful rest of the day.